Right, welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to talk about integration by partial fractions, and of course we are going to look at when we have an expression, a quadratic expression at the denominator, right? And that is, of course, sometimes is an irreducible factor, but in this case, of course, we can factorize the denominator and then we have a linear function, right? So let's look at how we do this here. So this is the same as 7x minus 19 over this. We can factorize this. So when we do that, we're going to have x plus 3 and then x minus 5 dx, right? Minus 1 times negative 15 is minus 15, and then you look for the factors of minus 15, right? So the factors of minus 15 that can replace the minus 2, right? And we know that minus 5 and then plus 3 is going to give us minus 2, right? And then 3 minus 5 is also minus 2. And we have minus 5 times 3 is minus 15. We have 3 times minus 5 is minus 15, right? So whatever you do, when you multiply these two factors, you should get the constant, and when you add them, you should get right here. Okay, so now we go. This, in the partial fraction form, we can express this as a on x plus 3 plus b on s minus 5. Right, so this right here, we can now go ahead and solve for a and b, right? So when we do that, then we're going to have this right here, a into x minus 5 plus b into s plus 3 all over s plus 3 s minus 5, right? So once we have all the denominators to be the same, then we can equate the numerators, right? So 7x minus 19 over s squared minus 2x minus 15. Of course, this is the same as this, right? So this here we can factorize. Since the denominators are the same, we equate this and that, right? So we have a into x minus 5 plus b into x plus 3, and that should be equal to 7x minus 19, right? So right here, let's assume that x equals positive 5. So when x equals 5, then we have a into 5 minus 5 plus b into 5 plus 3, and that should be equal to 7 into 5 minus 19. So right here, this goes away. This will have 8. B should be equal to 35 minus 19, right? So you have 8b should be equal to 35 minus 19, all right? That is 16, of course. So we have 16 right here, 8, 8, right? So we have b equals 2, right? Now we are done with the b. We can go ahead and find the a as well. So let's assume that our x again equals -3, right? We are doing that from here, right? Just equate these things to 0, right? So we can say that our a into 3, -3 minus 5 plus b into -3 plus 3, that should be equal to 7 into -3 minus 19, right? So this goes off, right? We have -8 a should be equal to -35 minus 9 21, right? Minus 21 minus 19, right? Right, so we have -8a should be equal to -40, right? So this, of course, we are going to have our a to be equal to 40/8, and that is equal to 5, right? So once we have our a, we have our b, then we can go ahead and substitute those values into this, then put it in the integrand and find the integral of this particular expression. So now let's go. So our b, which is the 2 right here, good. So we can rewrite this. Of course, we have it there as our b, which is 2, and our a is 5. So we have 5 on s plus 3 plus our b, which is 2 on x minus 5 dx, right? And this is the same as 5 on x plus 3 plus 2, right, on x minus 5 dx, right? So this, of course, in the basic form, we can integrate this separately. So we have 5 on x plus 3 dx. And this is equal to 5 out, 1 on x plus 3 dx, right? So if you doubt how you can go about this, you can say that u should be equal to s plus 3, and then this implies that du should be equal to the x. So wherever you see u, s plus 3, you put u, and wherever you see the x, you put du. So you have here 5 integral of 1 on u du, right? And you know that integral of 1 on u is ln u. But of course, you have 5 outside multiplying that, so you have 5 ln u, right? You have to go back and do your substitution because you said that u is s plus 3. So you have 5 ln into s plus 3 for this section. So come to this as well. So let's go. So right here, the integral of 2 on x minus 5 dx is the same as 2 integral of 1s minus 5 dx. The same way, u should be equal to x minus 5. Then we can say that du is equal to x. All because when you differentiate this, you have 1, right? 1 dx. Then integral of any differential of any constant is 0, right? So we have this right here. So wherever we see x minus 5, we put u there. Wherever we see the x, we put the u. So we have 2 integral of 1 on u du right here. So this, you can see that 2 times integral of 1 on u is ln u, right? So do back substitution, right? So we say 2 ln into x minus 5 right here. So of course, we are done with every integration, right? So combine both integrand, right? So we have this right here, 5 ln into s plus 3 plus the second term, which is 2 ln into x minus 5 plus our constant of integration. And of course, that will be the final solution to this particular problem. All right. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate the time. Don't forget to share, right? Share to your friends to also benefit from this video, and subscribe as well, and I'll give you more content. Bye-bye.